Hello guys, welcome back to SportsCorner GH. My name is Tetteh. In today's video, I'm going to show you and also tell you what ex-Black Star players are saying about Ghana versus Sudan, the game that ended in a 0-0 draw at the Accra Sports Stadium. Some ex-players have added their voice to what Ghanaians have been saying, and they have also shown us the way what the Black Stars have to do next to win against Sudan in Libya. So guys, without much talking, quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with Laye Kingston. And this is what Laye Kingston had to say about the game and what to do next.
To qualify to the Afcon, I know the last games that is left, Ghana, we know, like you said, the last time we qualified, it took us one last game to take us to the Afcon. I know we still have the players that can deliver, but the approaches to the game need to change. We need to approach our games very well. I think this game that they played in Ghana yesterday against Sudan, the approach was very good. I was impressed of the approach. But then again, it comes down to how you can go out and take the game to your opponent and hurt your opponent. You know, no matter what, and hurt your opponent. If you look at the last 10 minutes of the game, that's how we should be playing, especially in home games. Getting high up of the field, putting players in the very solid area around the opponent box. As soon as we lose the ball, we press, win it, and then keep them there. That's how come we got much better opportunities in the game throughout the 96 minutes that they played. You know, we need to take the game to the opponent. It looks like when we start games, we sit back, wait for the opponent to come into the game. When you watch the game yesterday, the Sudanese gave us a lot of respect. Trust me, the way we played, if the Sudanese said they're going to open up and come out and play and not giving us respect, I think they can cause us upset to us. We need to take the games to opponents. Now football has changed. I think for me, it all comes to the technical issue. You know, how do we do it now? At the moment, we need the points. So as a coach, you need to change your approach to the games. You need to change your approach to the games. You have the numbers. For me, let me use yesterday's game. After yesterday's game, if I'm a coach going into the second leg game against the same opponent, against the same technical bench, already I should be able to understand their mindset. It could have been that's their away game plan, but at least it should give you a clue of how they're going to come out against you in the second leg. So that alone should motivate you. And then when you go into have your match prep or your preparation towards the second leg, then you know how you go in and then play. But for me, I know very well that if I'm a coach and going into the next leg of the game, especially the opponent's home grounds, and the way they played against me, being careful, being managing the game very well by sitting back and then sometimes put 2-3 passes together, automatically should tell me that in the game, when I'm going to play against them in their own grounds, they're going to change the style and then come at me. And so for me, going into that game, I think we don't have to go and sit back, because when we sit back, when we wait for them, like we wait in having mid pressure, and they start to go close to our box and start causing problems to us, trust me, I guarantee you, then that will panic will set in. And if we are not careful, they get an early goal is going to be a very big problem for us. So approaching this game, go all out. Like I said earlier on, go. You have the players. When you look at the Black Stars front line, everyone have what it takes to go out there and then punish every defender, everything. Semenyo, look at how he's playing in England. If you look at Jordan Ayew, you look at Ishaku, Kudus Mohammed, all of them, look at the way they're performing in their clubs in Europe. So we have players that can attack opponents well. But then again, maybe our game plan is not allowing them to express themselves more when they get to the opponent box. Especially if you look at the chances we had in the later part in the game yesterday. One thing we should know, we should remember that we are in the danger zone. So in the danger zone, we don't need too much power. to get the ball at the back of the net. You need to be precise. You need to be calm, patient, have your composure, and then pick a spot and then pass the ball into the net instead of going to blast the ball and all that. So for me, I think the technical team need to do a lot. They need to.
Okay.
So guys, you have heard from Larry Kingston. He has said all the right things. Larry Kingston is currently in USA. He's a coach for an academy, and he has said all the right things we wanted to hear, and I agree with him 100%. Now, he wasn't the only one who had some things to say. Ex-Black Star player Ajiman Bedu on Max TV or Max FM has a few things to say. Let's check it out together.
Then and team on and off, and then kuye kakra ade china I something which is there ade be chede na kuye kra ade be china akoso kakra ndi for the last 15 games since the Black Star ball MC wunya ya wom ebe 2 pe. And if for the last 15 days when only 2 wins here, there is a problem with the team and we can't massage it anymore. Yes, there is a problem. One, your qualifiers nankasa yebo ana yeti nankasa yebo na. Ya lakini no be man wetin na emba no akwa match no so. Owi akwasi apia maka no station be before match we say. When it comes to qualifiers in Africa here, coach be and hold a bit mabo. You be or not just so men for more than 6 years, so I know what I'm talking about. Na nobody say match in the because Ushe 2014 or money Senegal ball or money Angola match and no intensity. I'm saying no the West Ham I'm saying when a good day. I don't know if our midfield was very solid and we have a solid defense brand here because they were very, very bad yesterday. This is not the Sudan team I know. Now, yeah, where there's a much improved game compared to our last 2 games, and that is fine. But listen, we need points. Whether you play well, you create chances, much improved statistically. Okay, Maya, you need points because 9 points are AFA and it's a problem. Only 2 points now out of possible 9, 2 or 2, and people are going and go for a call. I don't know be. Or 6 and now shall 9, or 4, or show Sunday or 7, or show Monday or 7 to your. So we need to win. Whether you play well, you dominated from the defense, midfield, out front, or whatever. We need to win games. And not going to be my dear. The most 3 important things are world football. Back here, team open play, like open play, what ball, what to say, Man City, what ball open play, you will feel myself. Yeah, that is 1. Then individual brilliance. And let him be a koye, we don't say about Kobe. Why outstanding now we use individual brilliance. Not or the head asher. No one winning match, and now set pieces. And now you start on football this year. Teamwork, open play, 0. Individual brilliant. Yesterday, now Enfa. Then 50 solid set pieces. 15 solid set pieces. One Kenyan Faba Okra Antoinette. Then you have a problem.
So guys, you have heard from Ajiman Bedu, ex-Black Star player, talking about the Black Stars, the game against Ghana versus Sudan, where the problem is stemming from, and also what to do to solve the problem. Now, he wasn't the only one. Yes, CK Akono, former Black Star player, former coach of the Black Stars, had some few things to say about Black Star performance in the game between Ghana and Sudan. Let's check it out together.
It's been difficult. We are in a challenging period, and all I need to say or tell you is that the whole nation needs to get behind this team and support them, and hopefully we'll come out of it. I think all hopes are not lost yet. You see, this is a young team, and therefore it needs to grow. Otto just came back a few months ago, and he needs time to get his ideas across. But the qualification, Afcon especially, has been very, very difficult. And I wouldn't say we are struggling, but it's been challenging, and the team is in a challenging moment. Some few months ago, in our first 2 matches, we were good. everything was nice. It was good. Then all of a sudden, things have changed. We went to Mali. Not just we were lucky to win, but we won convincingly. We played so well. And I was very, very happy with the way we played, and also we were in control. Any other challenging moment, we were able to do it well, come out with it very well. Central Africa, we won also convincingly. But these few times, I think it's been very, very difficult. And so we need to get behind them, this group, and allow them to do it and make it look good again. Extend. Statistics will tell you what you're saying is right. There are so many obvious reasons why this thing is known, but this happens all over the world. I mean, let's go back to Germany. After they won the World Cup, what have they done so far? Have they won anything? No. Spain, who now sort of dominates the world football, before they became Super 4, after they won the World Cup in South Africa, what happened to them? Our almighty Brazil, they're struggling. And these are huge football nations, you understand me? And so you can argue, but after a certain time, they get. But what I'm hoping for, that they get the understanding, the gel and the spirit on good time, and as early as possible, as soon as possible. So that they can get on well. But it happens all over, and they are going through a challenge, a moment of difficult situation, and sometimes we don't understand. Like when we look at yesterday, for instance, we had chances to score, but it happens when you understand the dynamics. And so we need to be patient and try and rather support them so they can come out of this difficult moment.
So guys, you have heard from CK Akono, and let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Do you agree with CK Akono? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. And lastly, Prince Tetteh, Prince of Goals, had some few things to say about the Black Stars and also the game. Let's check it out.
I think, to my opinion, it's going to be difficult. I don't think we're going to have it easy, because looking at Kwesi Appiah being head coach before and being with the management of the FA, I think he has a lot of things he can, talk to the Sudanese about us. So all that we have to do is just to focus and make sure we go in 100%. We have good players, but I think our weak point and what we are not doing is to, involve ourselves in the game. To work more than what, the fans expect from us. Because we have good players that we have to win every match that comes on our way when it comes to qualification. If each of the players can play at least 85% the way they play outside, we'll be winning all our matches.
So guys, you have heard from all the ex-Black Star players and what they had to say about the Black Stars, their performance, Ghana versus Sudan, and what we have to do next. What do you make of it? What do you think about it? Down below in the comments, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.